Hey everybody, Logan here, and this was something I was not expecting. With the downfall of E3 and physical showcases, not online, but physical that you actually go and watch and, in person and all that other good stuff, on the decline, I did not expect Nintendo to announce this. So, if some of you guys are older like me, you remember Nintendo used to have a live show with a show floor and everything called Space World back in the day. And that used to take place in Japan. And Nintendo would show off all their new stuff for the year and everything that's coming. But eventually that went away. And Nintendo just went the way of Nintendo Directs. Once we started getting that, I guess it would be a drip feed of Nintendo goodness throughout the year, people just started clamoring for that and forgetting about these live shows that some of us, like myself, would look forward to every year. And depending on how you got your news, you would get it in magazines, sometimes you'd see it on TV, other times you'd see it in the early days of the internet. That really makes me sound old. But now, Nintendo has announced a live event, but this time in Seattle. Interesting choice, but I get it because they have a headquarters in Seattle. It's especially in September. I think I thought they would do this somewhere here, like in Florida, where it makes more sense, where it's warm, it's not going to be rainy, it's much more pleasant. But hey, interesting choice. Especially with Super Nintendo World and the whole big Universal thing opening up, I thought they would do it here, or maybe even closer to the one in California. But I get why they want to go to California. With that being said, let's take a look. It's their new Nintendo Live. This is really interesting. So this article, I've seen in other places, but this is Nintendo Live, and you guys know how I like Nintendo Live. Nintendo Live 2023 announced for Seattle in September. Share the excitement of playing games together. This is kind of interesting. So it's not exactly what I thought it would be, but apparently they did this last year in Japan, and I don't remember anything about that. But it's a bit different. It's not the same. Let me read it more before I butcher what this is. They explain it much better. Nintendo Live is coming to Seattle, Washington, in North America this September. Following the successful Nintendo Live in Japan last October, the event will be making the jump over the pond and will be bringing fans way to experience the games and worlds of Nintendo. More details will be revealed closer to the event, but Nintendo has given us a high-level overview of what to expect: games, tournaments, live stage performances, photo opportunities, and more. Nintendo of America CEO Doug Bowser said the announcement that, before I read his quote, this isn't the same thing like when you would get announcements. These are shows. Think of it. The only thing I can really compare it to in modern times, when you go to a con, like, for example, I went to MegaCon, or you go to Dragon Con, or you go to Comic-Con or something like that. They have a game section where you go off and then you see new games. You get to play these games. You get to play some retro. You get to play this. That's more of what it's like. At least that's how it's coming across. That was what I was trying to think about how to present it. So let me get back to Bowser's quote. And it's not pages. Okay, I'll stop. You guys know, if you've seen the movie, that's great. Quote, fans of all ages can currently experience the unique games, characters, and worlds of Nintendo on Nintendo Switch. But we want to expand that scope with a new experience. With Nintendo Live 2023, we're giving attendees a chance to celebrate together with family, friends, and the broader Nintendo community in the spirit of fun and creating long-lasting memories, unquote. So it's just, I would call it like a Nintendo Fest. I wish they would make some announcements. Maybe they will. You know what? Maybe they will. Maybe they'll have like a show portion where they'll have a stage and we're going to have some special announcements. I don't know. I would like to see that. Last year's event in Japan featured a live concert with DJ KK. Oh man, maybe in 2024 they'll have it here, or 2025 when they open up Nintendo World, Super Nintendo World here. That would be epic, because then I would go. I would spend all the monies. Live concert with DJ KK from Animal Crossing and Deep Cut from Splatoon 3 holding their own concerts. We don't know whether these musical maestros will be in attendance in Seattle later this year, but we can hope. So, yeah. You can check out all the detail for Nintendo Live 2023 over on the official website. For now, put a circle around September and start planning your trip to Seattle, Washington. No, I will not be going to Seattle. I'm sorry, that's not on my list. At one point it was, but the thing I think I want to go over there for is Nintendo. I wouldn't mind. But the thing is, it's a convention. There's going to be a lot of children there. It's probably going to be a lot of locals with maybe, I want to say, about a quarter to a third of the people will be from outside. But what I feel this is going to be, it's just going to be something to play video games and to highly promote Nintendo stuff. I'm not sure why it's taking place in Seattle. Again, I mean, I get Nintendo's headquarters there. Maybe they're just testing it, but I would think they would put it in a place that's known for a lot more tourism to have a lot larger amount of younger people coming in. Hence, Orlando area with the theme parks, or Anaheim with the theme parks, especially with the cohesiveness of the new Super Nintendo stuff. Maybe it's just a test. Maybe they want to see, hey, it's down the street from our US headquarters. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. But my opinion, it would probably be better in 2024 to be closer to wherever the Nintendo theme park is. So maybe next year we see it. I think that's Universal's in Anaheim, because I know Disney's over there. Somewhere over near where Universal is. And then in 2025, when Epic Universe opens up and we have Super Nintendo World over here, maybe they should have it over here. It just makes, to me, that just makes better business sense. But I guess right now, put it over here in Seattle, since it's right down the street from your headquarters, and then go off from there. I guess that's the only thing I'm thinking. What do you guys think about this? Does this mean anything to you? Do you think there's going to be any announcements about it? Do you think they're going to give out any news? Any new game releases? Are they going to show us any games there? Or is it just going to be, hey, come in, play some games, and go home? I hope it's not just that. I really hope it's a bit more than that. But tell me what you guys think. Drop in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Make sure you turn on that bell for notifications, so you know whenever I make any new videos, and new episodes of the Ready to Start podcast will be available. Unfortunately, we're not doing one this Thursday because life got in the way for a lot of us. We were trying to schedule it for Wednesday, but hey, it didn't happen. So we will be doing it the following week, next week, and the week after, and so on and so forth. And hopefully, we're trying to get everything squared away. Our next big guest will be Drunk 3PO. You guys might know him from Geeks and Gamers. His name is Jay. Awesome guy. Yeah, and we're trying to get some other big people on here. We got a guy from Twitch that Nick is working on trying to pull in, but we'll make that announcement later on. Thank you guys so much. Again, like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.